Saturday, August 14th. It's like 5 in the morning-ish, right? About?
Yes.
Brad and I were totally attacked by a moose in our tent.
In
Not
that
even
tent.
joking. So Brad's asleep, I'm asleep, we finally fall asleep. We weren't sleeping all night. We wake up, we finally sleep around 4 a.m. And then at 5 a.m., Brad wakes me up, and I totally scares the crap out of me. Like, Brad's like right in my face, he's like, and I'm like, ah!
And I was like,
and he's like, shh. And then, like, on the side of the, he's like, points to the side of the tent, and his snout, like, pushes, you can see the silhouette of his snout, like, pushing into the side of the tent. We're like, holy crap, there's a freaking bear! But we were really quiet, we didn't say a word. And then, like, we see this huge hoof, like, scrape down the side of the tent. We're like, holy crap! So then Brad, like, hops over on my side, and unfortunately, we're sitting in a space blanket, so it's like, crinkle, crinkle. And the moose is like, yummy. And he starts scraping more and more. And then, like, he walks around, we make a noise, so he walks around to the other side and starts scraping on that side, so we hop to the other side of the tent, and he's like sniffing, and he's
come
like,
show me where this happened, where it all took place, and why it all took place.
Brad's sleeping right there, and all of a sudden there's a snout, like, and then his hoof is all like this, and we're like, holy crap! So we go to the other side, and then he's like, comes over here, and he kind of does it over here a little bit, and then like he walks all the way around this side. And then, like, we see this huge, we don't know exactly what it is. For a second, we thought it was a bear, but then we just see this monster silhouette on the side of the tent.
Of the rack of the
and
thing.
then we hop to the other side, and then the moose, and then, like, he starts to walk away.
And we thought he was going, we're like, should we run for it? Or should we look at it?
We're trying to, like, we're, like, by the door, like, should we run? We're like, oh, I don't know, it's really big.
And Matt and Ben are right there, so they had the guns, we had pocket knives.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Like, dude, we'll just stab it to death. But then it like goes to walk away, and then we move again, and he gets interested again. So he comes and he's on the corner this time, and he really is sticking in it. You can see like where he was scraping like his dirty hoof right there, and like we thought we were gonna die. So Brad like starts to open the door, like he's like, I'm gonna run for it, man.
Dude, okay. In my defense, he started having that thing. The whole side of this thing was on. I was sleeping right here. Right there, and this hoof was just all the way almost down to the floor at one point.
Like, he was pretty much destroying half the tent, like collapsing half of the tent that we were in.
You could see how I get a little claustrophobic and I didn't want to die in a tent
funny Ben
with Aaron.
Like, he heard the noise and the moving, like the noise of the tent, and he thought it was us, and then it kept going, and he's like, what the? And then he heard the breathing, because the moose was like, so he like gets up and he busts out his 45, and then they unzip their tent, and then the moose just bolts, and none of us even saw it. It was so fast. Because like, we waited a second to make sure he's really gone, then we all got out of the tent. He was gone. Like he ran.
I guess we were waiting almost a minute because I did not want to get out at that point. Once I heard it was gone, I was like, oh, because we heard it gallop.
Yeah, so and he totally like bolted, gone, couldn't find him. Like I chased after him, didn't even see his tail. It was crazy. But we think he came because last night Brad's sitting there sleeping, and all of a sudden he hears this. Thump. We're like, what the heck was that?
It was like, what time? It was late. It was late.
It was super late. I had to get him pee, so I went and checked, and there was a Tootsie Roll right there. That's the wrapper. See? Proof. So I was like,
how unnatural was that?
No way there was a Tootsie Roll there last night when we set this tent up. So I picked it up and I threw it, and it was a whole Tootsie Roll because I walked over here and I threw it.
And we're like, where did that come from?
And then this morning,
we thought that was just odd.
Yeah, we're like, where did Tootsie Roll come from? Like, that's creepy.
It landed next to us.
It was right there. And this morning, no Tootsie Roll inside. Conspiracy. Some other campers know the moose loves Tootsie Rolls, trying to get us eaten by a moose.
Yeah, they've totally been here before, and they know that moose loves Tootsie Pops or Tootsie Rolls, and yep, they threw one right next to our tent.
Yeah, it's totally crazy. We were attacked by a moose. It's 5 a.m. Look around. The sun's not even here yet. We're freezing our butts off. Oh yeah, P.S. It snowed last night.
You can tell our tent's kind of frozen, and yeah, we totally planned for a summer hike, so we're dying.
Cold right now.
Oh, hoof prints. I'm sure there's hoof prints. I can't just do this without
evidence. Distinguishing. It's
yeah,
like
I guess.
Like hoof prints right there.
That's a pretty good size one. This one right here is pretty dang big.
Is that? Oh yeah, there's. Yeah.
You can see that hoof print.
Yeah, that's freaky.
Yeah. Either way,
yes, to wake up.
We were praying to God that
we were both like praying, like, Lord, please don't help us get anybody. Because on this trip we were talking about how moose injure more people than all the toothy animals combined. So we're like, oh crap, we're gonna get eaten by a moose.
That's how we started our trip. Our trip started as Aaron telling us facts about moose killings and moose injuries. That more of those were, there's more moose injuries or related injuries than there were with any toothy animal like a cougar or a bear. So. Combined. Oh yeah, all combined. This is in the U.S.
Wolves, all of it combined injure less people than moose every year.
So that's how we started off our trip. And we're like, oh, that'd be kind of cool to see a moose. No, it's absolutely not cool to see a moose.
I mean, it's cool now that we're all alive and nothing happened and no damage, but at the time, I'm almost peed myself. I probably did pee a little, actually.
I wouldn't be surprised. I was scared out of my mind.